Hi, I'm Petra, and this is the Sophia section or Sophia part of the Earth Puzzle channel and the Earth Puzzle project. So, about the depth of the female pain and the pain of the heart and the soul, which is the same. So, the female pain, as well as the pain of all sentient being and Mother Nature, and all the children, all humanity, all the hearts who still have some feeling capacity left in them. So the overall spiritual, energetic, mental, emotional, physical, psychological, and all kinds of just pain in all levels, the pain in everyone and everything, but especially in females and in the female side, so in both males and females, in the female part of them, the heart, is so big, so great that humanity has stopped being able to feel, to be sensitive, to hear, to see, to sense, to grasp and realize what is going on around them thousands of years ago. I'm gonna say this a lot. So humanity as a collective and also the individuals have made themselves to be deaf and blind, and they were made deaf and blind and dumb and numb in order to not to feel this pain that is unbearable. So there is this unspeakable and unfathomable and ungraspable pain that the female has on planet Earth, because we have been invaded and we have been tortured and abused and programmed and raped and anything you can name it that has happened to us by a stream of consciousness that has a hatred towards everything that's feminine, that is beyond words. So there's, in the infinite spaces of the multiverses, there somehow a consciousness or a virus or a force appeared that hates the feminine and is absolutely misogynistic and patriarchal and technological, and it doesn't have a heart. It's just a virus. It's like a sickness. It's a psychosis, a virus, a machine. And this machine that is soulless and it's without any feeling, it hates females and everything that has to do with the heart and feeling and organicness and naturalness. Hi, I'm Petra, and I have been a professional full-time truth researcher, studier and experiencer for the past 14 years, ever since my first wake up, both in the inner planes and outer planes. My one and the biggest soul mission I have is to share everything I know to be true, that is absolutely, objectively true, and tell you what has happened on planet Earth and what has happened to females, that we ended up in such a misogynistic and female-hating and patriarchal, inorganic, synthetic reality. So my mission is to tell everything I know to you in a way that it is condensed, distilled, simplified, collected, organized in a real professional way, so it's gonna be easy and quick and lots of time and energy saver for you to understand what is going on when you are starting your awakening process and you're going to start to have your series of endless questions. This Solar Sophia section or playlist of the Earth Puzzle channel is dedicated especially for females, for the awakening female who is awakening and who wants answers and who wants to understand and know what is going on. So I also intend to help to heal the trauma and the pain and the programming that every female has went through. The true, sacred, soul-based, spiritual, Sophianic sisterhood, the real sisterhood between females, have been intentionally destroyed. So this structure had been intentionally destroyed and erased between the females by the negative alien patriarchy who has invaded us. They have intentionally infected females with the narcissism, vanity, jealousy, envy and competition, and they have turned females against each other in order to compete for the cock, competition for the cocks. It's what they do instead of being loyal to each other. So this is the false feminine software program, and thus we females have been divided and conquered against the patriarchy, against the negative alien patriarchy for a long time. I intend to heal the structure of this very needed, real Sophianic sisterhood through this Solar Sophia information and circle as well. So, the pain is unbearable, and this is also the reason for lots of the addiction and destruction that we do all the time, because we do anything but to stop, sit and face and start to feel and realize from a sane, sobered out point of view what is happening. And it's just unbearable, and most people don't even start the process because they know they wouldn't be able to handle the process, because they know that there's no real help or real truth that would help them through the process. So I intend to heal this or fill that gap too. So what most of humanity sees and senses and knows and grasps of the real level of the hatred and the torture and the rape of the female is just the tip of the iceberg. What is being done to the heart and the soul and the emotion and the female consciousness and to femininity in general is multidimensional, and it's much worse than anyone would think. The main taboo topics right now at this planetary ascension stage, at the return of the divine sun, solar-based holy cosmic mother energies and emanations and everything that she is, it means that everything that has been hidden in the dark so far and anything that has been against the law of love and thus universal law is being shaken up and shown to be witnessed, thus to be cleared. The two main taboo topics that are missing from most of the, like everywhere, and that has been the taboo for a long time. The two main taboo topics are: one, alien; second, pedophilia. So these are the two main taboo topics that humanity has been very aggressively programmed to avoid and deny and not to look at. But it is coming up to the surface now. The awakening female stages. So, just like ascension and awakening has its stages and it's different for everyone, also there's stages for what a female goes through, and it's her own personal process. But as always, as with everything here on this planet, in this psycho-spiritual war, the awakening of the females are and is being hijacked through the false, glamorized, lunar, negative alien programmed, Luciferian, false, white light modalities that are lunar based and that is backed by very, very advanced artificial intelligence, quantum and supercomputers, and synthetic consciousness. Most females stop, and they don't go all the way, they don't go deep enough, and they stop and get caught in these false, superficial, glamorous, unconsciously or not that or latently, not that obviously, or sometimes obviously, I'm just not gonna say that anyways. Sorry, so my train of thought stopped. So the awakening that is happening now is induced by unstoppable cosmological enormous events, and one is called the return of the cosmic mother and her energies and her everything. And it's like there's the planet, there's the globe, and the globe is being showered and bathed in energies that have, for some weird reasons, couldn't reach the planet as strong as they are reaching it now. And these energies are what are healing and clearing this planet, and what will at some point induce visible changes, system changes in the physical as well. The heart and the love that heals it all. So every planet has a function and has a role, and planets are like cells in the body of the creator, and or organs, and Earth is the heart in this planetary system. So on this planet that is the heart, this planet should be the brightest, most radiant force in the universe, with the most beautiful and magnificent divine angelic love filled radiant sun humans on it. So this was the original plan, but it got hacked and hijacked and stolen because of the invasion, and the invasion happened for our energy, because the sun, the love, the source, and the planet and the divine angelic humans, the creator God sparks, have unlimited energy, and we are high price to get for other dark forces in the universe. So here on planet Earth, what we should be living, and actually what the entire universe is about, is love. So, and it's not some cheesy love. It just love. It just very, very dry. It just is. It just love. That's it. And or benevolence or goodness, and we should be living in love. Experience love, radiate love, be love. Love is life. It's the sun energy. Love has many forms and ways of expressing itself. The beauty that is behind nature, the intelligence level that is behind nature, is also based on love, and love is beautiful in all its forms, and that is what we are made of. And when we are not experiencing the highest levels of always infinitely flowing unconditional love, then we suffer and die, and what we shouldn't. And the original intention was, and still is, for humans to live in ecstatic unconditional love and joy all the time, and experience love in all forms all the time. So we are intended to live as a heaven on earth, and we originally were and are very blessed to have this planet for us, and they just stole it from us, and as well as they have stolen our identity. So the awakening of females are very important, because first it's the female hearts and the females who awaken, because females tend to have a closer connection with their heart, and it's them who has been, and this is why the female is hated too. So I'm not gonna get into this now because it's getting long, but as always there's a blog for this video, and I have the Solar Sophia Female Circle membership mentor group for weekly lives, Q&A, and just forming a deep and bonded sisterhood, something